Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of English with GMC podcast where we explore the fascinating world of English. My name is Mahesh, your favorite English teacher. In today's episode, we are going to talk about New Year's resolutions. Actually, as you already know, the brand new year is right around the corner, 2025. Oh my goodness, that's a year that I've been waiting for. Seriously, 2025, it's a beautiful year. All right, and it's gonna do wonders for you guys. I'm perfectly sure about it. So, in order for us to get some benefits in the year 2025, we should have some resolutions, we should have some plans and goals for the brand new year. That's why I made the right decision to talk about New Year's resolutions. Are you ready? Let's get started. Every January, millions of people set goals to improve their lives. Maybe they want to get healthier, maybe they want to save money, or maybe they want to learn something new. But let's be honest, guys. How many of us actually stick to those goals and plans? Okay, that's why I am doing this episode just to talk about how to set resolutions that you can actually keep or keep up with. Okay. So why do we make resolutions in the first place? Because a new year feels like a new start, a fresh start, right? That's why we love making plans for the new year, right? So, and also it's a chance to reflect on the past year and think about what we can do to improve our lives in the upcoming year. Okay, that's a great chance for us to change our lifestyle. Maybe you did not exercise as much as you wanted. Maybe you spent so much time on social media, okay? Or maybe you did not save money as much as you needed, all right? So that's why, we are going to reflect on the past and then we're going to make changes in order for us to be better in the brand new year, okay? That's why these resolutions play a major role in changing our lives in the future. Okay? All right. So, but here's the thing, guys. Making resolutions is super easy, but sticking to them is really, really hard. That's why I'm going to share with you some simple tips in order for you to keep up with the resolutions. And first of all, I'm going to tell you what type of resolutions you can make, and then I'm going to tell you how to keep up with them. Okay? So basically, whenever a new year is about to start, you can pretty much make resolutions like this. If you are an English student, of course, if you are an English learner, one of your resolutions should be learning English, improve your vocabulary, or improve your speaking skills. All right? So that should be your number one priority if you are an English learner. Okay? But on top of that, you can have some other resolutions as well, like you can get more exercise, okay, and you can eat healthier meals, all right, and you can save money, or maybe start a budget, or learn a new skill or a hobby, or maybe you can spend less time on social media. If you're someone who uses your phone all the time, so you can bring a limit to that behavior. Okay, so you can limit yourself, you can stop yourself from using social media excessively. So those are the main and popular New Year's resolutions that I could come up with. Now that we have a list of resolutions, we are going to talk about how to keep up with them. All right. So, so in order for us to keep up with these resolutions, I'm going to share with you 3 simple tips. The first tip is you need to be specific about your goal. Okay? Let's say, instead of saying I want to exercise, you can say I'm going to go for a 20-minute walk twice a week. Okay? Or maybe I'm going to go for a run maybe 3 times a week. So you need to be specific. All right? Okay? All right. So maybe if you want to read books, English books, you don't have to worry about reading 52 books a year. At least read the first chapter of the selected book. Okay, then you can go to the next chapter and then you can go forward like that. Okay, so you need to be specific. Get a book, start reading the first chapter, and that is your first goal. So that's why you need to be 100% specific about your goals and plans. Okay, and the next tip I'm about to share with you is write it down. Okay, if you have a list of goals or plans, you should probably go ahead and make a list of them. Okay, take a piece of paper, write them down there, and you need to make sure to put it somewhere you can see it all the time. After you wake up in the morning, you need to make sure to look at it before you start your day. Okay, so when you look at it, you kind of know that what things to be done throughout the year, or at least what things to be done during the month, the first month or the second month. Okay, so that's why writing your resolutions down is going to be really important when it comes to getting them done as well. All right. Okay, so and the next tip and the final tip I'm about to share with you is actually track your progress. So whenever you reach your first milestone, you need to appreciate that. You need to congratulate yourself for being honest for yourself. Okay, so whenever you reach your first milestone, clap and celebrate it. Okay, so that's what's called celebrate small wins. So it's a win. Okay, so let's say, if you want to collect 100,000 rupees in 2025, you don't really have to worry about saving 100,000 rupees. You can save the first 10,000 rupees and then you can stop right there and celebrate it. Okay, you need to celebrate the fact that you did not spend that money on something that is useless to you, and you just made the decision. You just made the right decision to save it somewhere, because you have the resolution going on, you have the goal going on. The goal is to save 100,000 rupees in the year 2025. You're gonna be there. You're gonna go forward. Okay, because that's why you need to celebrate small wins all the time. All right. So those are the 3 tips that I follow myself. When I follow these tips, it's doing wonders for me, guys. Trust me. That's how I get things done. Sometimes we may kind of lose control and we kind of, forget about some of the resolutions. Sometimes when we go forward, we tend to think that some resolutions we created are kind of not realistic. When we go through the year, sometimes we feel like some of our resolutions are not that realistic. So you can just go ahead and change them if you want to. That's totally fine. So the main purpose of making a list of resolutions like this is to get them done, every single one of them. So writing them down somewhere is really important to you. These are the 3 main tips you can follow to get your work done in the year 2025. Okay, I personally follow these principles, so you might as well do the same thing, I believe. All right. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. It is a very short episode. I was expecting to make it longer than this, but unfortunately that's all I have to talk about in this episode. Okay, I just wanted to talk about New Year's resolutions because I want you to have the best year of your life, the year 2025. I just want you to have the best year. That's why I just decided to create a small episode about New Year's resolutions. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I'm going to stop recording today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I highly suggest that you go ahead and subscribe to it right now as well. So, here's to a fresh start and a wonderful new year. Happy New Year, guys, and see you next time.